Now we have looked at the exponent. Continue on, we will look at fraction. So in the fraction we have the multiplication. We can just multiply it straight across the fraction. For example, we have a over b multiply with c over d, and then what we get is, as usual, a multiply with c, we got ac, and then b multiply with d, we got b. The numerator can be multiplied by itself, and then the numerator can be multiplied with another numerator. Then continue on, we will have the division. Here we can invert the fraction in the denominator. For example, where I have to make it more visual for you to see. We have a over b over c over d. So we have to invert the fraction in the denominator and multiply it by the fraction in the numerator. So here we can see we have a over b is the numerator, and then we multiply it with the invert of the fraction in the denominator, which is c over d. We inverse it, it becomes d over c. Then we got ad over bc. So this is one way to do. Another way to do is, for example, a over b over with c over d. I want to make it more visual and show you there is also many ways to do it. So we can multiply it with 1. So what it means by 1 is I multiply b over b. So b over b is 1, right? So you can see here is the first the denominator of the numerator. We can treat it as a single number, single term. So a over b over c over d is a fraction, and then we multiply b over b. So this will tell us that when we multiply a over b with b, remember the multiplication rule, the numerator can multiply with the next numerator, and the denominator can be multiplied with the next denominator. So when this fraction multiply with this alphabet, we will get b over b, right? So b over b, we cancel off, we will left with a over. So when the denominator multiply here, we will got cb over d. And next, we'll look here. We need to remove the denominator of this denominator. So we can do is we can multiply it with d over d. So this will leave us with ad over with, can cancel out, leave us only cb. So when you look, we will have the same, right? So if you can easily see, you can use this method. And if you cannot really see all this fraction going on because of it is very long, we can use this below method. So if you it's depending on your preference. Okay, next is the addition or subtraction. I'm very sorry for my handwriting. I hope that you can understand what I try in you to comprehend. For the addition is let me form the expression first. So for the subtraction or addition, we can multiply each fraction by a factor that are equal 1, so that they have the same denominator. Mean to say that, okay, this is plus or minus. Okay, it doesn't matter, you can be plus or it can be minus, so I put both plus or minus. So we have to make the denominator similar first. So by to do so, we have to multiply with 1. By meaning by 1 is we multiply it with the denominator of the first term to the second term, and then the denominator of the second term with the first. Okay, okay, I will make you more visualize. A over b multiply with 1. 1 by 1 is, meaning here is d over d. So the second term denominator is d, right? So d over d is equal to 1, plus or minus with c over d multiply with the first denominator, so which is b. So b over b. So we actually didn't change at all of this expression. We are just multiply with 1. So when we multiply 1, it doesn't change anything. So this term will become AD over BD plus or minus CB over BD. Okay, since the denominator have the same expression, same term, so this leaves us with AD plus or minus CB over BD. So this is a very straightforward.